Den Bosch 2025. This is what I brought home, or I'm going to bring home if I don't get stopped by customs. So here we go.
One or two.
Is this
Right.
bag
The
one?
first one is Life's Hard and Then You Die, which you saw earlier in the video. Second one is Life's Hard and Then You Die. You saw the reason for that in the video. This is a vertical swirl band, Beggar's Opera, but this is a compilation from Germany. So good tracks from their first couple of albums. This is Tom Newman, called Final Tom. I bought this because it's on the Virgin label and Mike Oldfield appears on several tracks.
Didn't know that.
I did find a copy of this that Rob said he might have,
I have got
but I got this for about €10, so
Fair
it was a
play.
no-brainer. I've been looking for that for quite a while.
Hey.
I also bought this, the vocals only from Pet Sounds,
Oh.
because if anybody bought the Pet Sounds box set, back in the day there was a disc of just the vocals, and it's amazing, the harmonies. That was €10.
I would have had
Wow. Good
It's
one.
really good.
Never-
This is Manfred Mann's Earth Band doing, the first track is Going Underground. So it's an album of cover versions. Let me just put my glasses on. Just
the jam's going
The
on.
jam's going underground.
Paul
Really?
Weathers. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Never knew.
So you know, I did Blind by the Light by Springsteen
Yeah,
and Spirits
yeah.
in the Night and all
Yeah.
that sort of stuff. So let's see what we got here. We got Going Underground. Who Are the Mystery Kids? Don't know who sings that one. Killer on the Loose. Lizzie's
Then
Killer on the
Lizzie,
Loose. Do Anything You Want to Do.
Then let's see again. Oh, is that the Rods?
Eddie and the Hot Rods.
Rods, yeah.
Rescue, which I'm
Oh,
not sure if
Bunnymen,
Echo and
is
the
it?
Bunnymen.
it could
Yeah.
be the Bunnymen. It could. It's got to be Rescue.
It's not Aretha Franklin, is it?
It's not Aretha
That's
Franklin.
Rescue Me, isn't it?
That's Rescue
Yeah.
Me, yeah. Going Underground. Banquets by Joni Mitchell. Rescue by Mann and Rogers. And so no, that's not
No,
the
no. It's really
Bulldog by Lennon and McCartney.
Oh, Hey Bulldog.
that.
That's a
Hey
good
Bulldog,
song.
yeah.
How much for that?
Oh, that was €5 or €3 or something like that.
Fair play, Dave. You have been squirreling through them.
Okay.
Oh, Vertigo.
Grand Funk
Yay.
Live. I talked about Grand Funk. It's a double album. That was €5.
Fair play.
I also bought Grand Funk Lives, which is another one from the same bargain bin. I thought I might as well get that.
Fair play.
An Iron and Wine double album. That was about €12. I like Iron and Wine. Do you know them?
I've heard of them.
Kind of Americana type,
I thought
acoustic bass.
yeah.
Really, really good.
Nice.
Mink DeVille, Willie DeVille, an album I don't have. I've got most of his albums. Any covers? No, they're all originals by looks of that one. And that was cheap, €3. A Lovely Island 25-year
They're nice,
anniversary
yeah.
of like a best of from Cat Stevens.
Not knock that.
So
That's
that
bag
is
one.
good.
I'm gonna need a bigger car.
We need a bigger car. This is Bridget St. John, which is a folk artist. One of the most famous folk artists on Topic or something. Was this on Topic? It's a reissue anyway. It's a modern reissue. Now this is one of those vertical swirl albums that cost about £300 or £400 if you buy the original.
Yeah. I
11
recognise that.
€11
I recognise that.
for
Yeah,
that.
I would have got that.
Comos, which is like a folk, really avant-garde band, folk prog from the late 60s. Really, really nice. Ben Harper, you know Ben Harper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an album I don't have. I was quite attracted to this particular one.
Fair play.
That was, again, none of these were expensive. This is it's not Ennio Morricone. This is Shock soundtrack. Don't know much about that one, but that's a blind buy. That is definitely a Vertigo swirl.
Yes,
this
I've
might
seen
be
it,
an
yeah.
original.
They go for bums, the originals. Yeah.
Yeah, Gav, this one's an original. It's worth about £300. I picked it up for 11.
Nice.
I forgot I put this in my pile because I found a reissue of that one. I paid £25 for. I always wanted it. May Blitz.
Yeah.
Um,
I know that, yeah.
And it's about again €11, but it's a brilliant album, like a trio. Just excellent guitar. Arcade Fire's We picked that up for the same price.
Yeah.
hey, you concentrate on the filming. Just stop looking at my records.
If the screen's gone blank, does that mean anything?
That's all. No, it's still filming. It goes off. Ian Dury's the album, the Record Store Day thing.
Yeah.
10 more turnips from the tip,
Yeah.
which is that's going to be interesting.
I've got this one.
I haven't got this one. Taking
got that
Liberties
one.
compilation.
Yeah, I've got that one.
Elvis
American
Costello.
only. Yeah.
Is it American only?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got Girls Talk on it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And when I was at this stand where everything was like €5 or no, €2.50 because everything was 50% off, €5. There was some record dealers there picking up stuff, and they picked all the copies of this one, but they missed one, so I thought it must be interesting, so I'll try that one. Some Middle Eastern type African thing. Couldn't resist that for €2.50 in the summertime by Mungo Jerry. This is Scott McKenzie, €2.50.
And these are all new, aren't they?
Brand new sealed, yeah.
Seals.
This is Magic Carpet, another Vertigo Swirl reissue.
Wow.
So that's pretty good. Another one, An Endless Feast for Hyenas, total blind buy, but from the same stable. This one is a very, very famous Vertigo Swirl, very difficult to get, very expensive. This is just a 45 thing by Titus Grown. This is the £10 €10 challenge that we didn't actually complete. I bought a new edition of Ricochet, which is a fantastic album.
Yeah.
Fair
So
play.
let's put these in the bag again.
Back
got
to.
Got some great stuff.
He has actually, and he's done well. Eh? These, I'm impressed with these ones.
Yeah.
I never saw them.
Yeah, if you've got the patience to kind of listen to that really quite creative, idiosyncratic stuff from the late 60s, early 70s, there's a lot of stuff to be had. Okay, all right. If you're still with the video, well done.
Only 7 minutes, Dave. You're
That's
okay.
okay. Well, it won't be 7 minutes in the edit. This is an original soundtrack by Jeff Russo, who did the soundtrack for Fargo, the TV series 1, which is amazing, full of cellos and everything, very dark. Martin Simpson is the best folk guitarist in the UK for the last 10 years. This is an early 70s album from him, but he's a brilliant guitarist. Haven't got that one, obviously. The Canadians, €3. The Guess Who. It's not the one with American Woman on it, but doesn't matter. I showed this one earlier, which is the Wah. That was the €3 challenge.
Yeah.
This is on Verve. This is music for Zen meditation. Again, really cheap. I thought this is going to be interesting if it's on the Verve label.
Yeah.
So definitely worth a punt for that. Not long to go.
Just another 4 bags.
I might have to make this show and tell a series of videos. Oh my
You've
god.
still got all them.
Yeah.
Still got-
Honestly, Dave, you've got some great stuff here.
Yeah. So far.
Oh, another one. Caterpillar. This is another Vertigo Swirl. Again, you're seeing all the, you see the mags and the rundown of the Vertigo Swirls. Like this place was just loads of reissues, and they were just super cheap. Sealed. Quincy Jones, Bossa Nova. I don't know whether this is like an album on its own or whether it's a compilation of his Bossa Nova tracks, but I do like that. Ennio Morricone compilation, which is great. This is another Ennio Morricone one. It's a double album, this one again, but in the €10 bracket.
Can't go wrong with that.
Here's another Vertigo Swirl type. This is a Canthe or a Santhe, I don't know. So interesting. Fripp. I did indeed buy this Fripp album, which is a triple.
Wow.
No, it's not. It's not a triple. It's a double.
Right.
And it's him doing Frippatronics at Washington Square Church.
That's on his own label. Yeah. The King
Yeah.
Crimson, yeah. Always good quality then.
Yeah, it'll be good. I mean, it's kind of it's you've got to be in the mood for Fripp.
Yeah.
But I love Fripp. I think he's such a creative guy.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're not too far
You
to
might be
go.
halfway through here now.
Get out of here. Sean Phillips. That was about 2.5. Bit of a blind buy, that one. I don't quite know what to make of that one, but it doesn't really matter. The Art of Noise. Reworks, including Side of Life. So remixes. You're going to look and see what's on that, Rob. So
It's an interesting one.
This is another Guess Who album. Again, it's got here sealed. This is still sealed.
Yeah.
These were sealed originally. €60 here.
Yeah.
I got it for about €4. In fact, yeah, no, it was less than €4, I think. €3.
I know, it's mental.
Awesome.
You
So,
pick it up, yeah.
Mary Clayton, who I bought a CD of a couple of years ago. I thought this is for a couple of euros is worth getting. And the €10 challenge that we didn't actually follow through on is the first Ramones album, which I don't have, even though I've got all the tracks on CD and all that sort of business. But that, I always wanted to get a hold of that. So that's great. That was €10. So €10 challenge. That was €10. €10 for a new pressing. Who cares if it's a repress?
how many bags now?
Oh, this is it. Last one.
That's a big oh, the size of that.
Oh, a couple of CD sets. Nick Cave. Oh, 4 CDs. I thought it was 5. It's 4 CDs of live shows.
Wow.
And Kraftwerk again. This one's got 5 CDs in of live shows.
They were quite
Radio
cheap, weren't
broadcasts. They were 2 for 15. That's I got this for €15.
they? Yeah.
Another new sealed Grand Funk Railroad radio broadcast. That was about tenner or something like that. I don't know. This is the one you recommended, Rob. That stand.
Yeah.
Patti Smith. I never got to see Patti Smith, but everyone always told me she was fantastic live. REM, Santa Monica. Did I get the Jam one? Maybe I didn't get the Jam one after all. I got the Police one.
They were good deals. weren't they? I should have got that.
They were
Yeah,
great.
why not?
That'll be worth having. Best of Traffic. I've
good
got
one.
most of Traffic. In fact, I think I've got all the Traffic albums, but this is really
€2.
mint. It was just not. It was nothing. It was like €3 or €4 or something. OJ's Ship Ahoy, early 70s album, kind of where the tracks kind of spread out a little bit, Norman Whitfield style, although it's Philadelphia. That will be really interesting. I picked that up because it was such a neat, even though it's taped,
That's
it's
what I bought the other week.
I might have this at home, but I picked up cheap, but this is a really good condition vinyl copy, so I've certainly got the CD, but that's worth picking up because that was peanuts. Mitch Ryder, who I've never really heard, although it's kind of rockabilly, rock and roll kind of vibe through the 70s and 80s. Right. This is like a triple live album. I thought, again, that was peanuts. That's another OJ's album, Survival. 6-inch pianist would be impressed with that. Vanilla Fudge, which I haven't got, and that's only got 4 tracks on it. That'll be some big long jam. That'll be interesting. I picked this up because it was a Japanese pressing of Tchaikovsky's 1812 with Andre Previn, which would cost a fortune. Crosby and Nash album, which was €3.
I've got that one.
I haven't got this one. I've got quite a few of those. Another OJ's Family Reunion, so all from the same vendor, €3. A Living Stereo, Gershwin, Rhapsody in Blue and American in Paris, which is worth a punt because that was just peanuts as well. This is a Brooke Benton, The Gospel Truth, mint condition. Again, pennies. Another Bee Gees album, one of the early ones on the RSO label, which I haven't got. A Melanie album. This one's especially for Rob. Never mind the originals. Here's the Heebie-Jeebies, and there is Zenyatta Mondada's Pastiche, which is called, what is it called? Because I bought the single. Where is it? What's it called again? Oh, here it is. It's called. So anyway, it's got the Heebie-Jeebies, Meaningless Songs, Jack Michelson, Dancing Up the Wall, Kenny Rogers, You're My Son, The Beagles, Dead Chicada, whatever this, Status Quo, Boring Song, David Bow Wow, Quite Ahead of My Time is the song, the PCs, that's the police, the PCs, Too Depressed to Commit Suicide, Paul McCarthy and Wang's Simple Song. That was a couple of euros. I thought that's going to be great. I haven't got this, but because I've got This Is Beat, which is like the compilation's got most of the tracks, but I never actually got around to buying that. Phil Manzanero 801, which I've got the live one, but that's a studio version. The Sorcerer's Apprentice by Daniel Barenboim, which I haven't got. A modern 20th century composer, Henze, which I haven't heard, but that was €3, so I'll try that. And oh my god, we're getting to the end now, and this is Ali Touré Farka. I've got the album with Raikuda, and this I thought I might as well, because again that was about €5. You by Gong, similar story there, really cheap. Right. That's going to be interesting. The Coventry Automatics, which is the specials. Again, that's like, well, it's got a version of Too Much Too Young on it. Yeah. Recognise some of those other ones?
And stuff
early demos sort of thing.
Yeah.
And the final one is Barefaced Cheek by the mighty Toy Dolls from Sunderland. I was reminded fairly recently, but yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So there you go. That's my haul from Den Bosch.
Yeah, well, very impressed.
So you think that's not bad?
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Excellent.